What's up, guys? It's your boy Matwire. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. I know I've been ghost for a while. I've been real busy with the baby and just, getting everything situated, but I'm back and I'm ready to start modding out this new 340i. With that being said, my wife got me an early Christmas gift. It's a PSM style carbon fiber rear wing, so I'll be installing that on the 340i today. As you can see, it's real carbon fiber. It looks really good. I got this from eBay. I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description of where you guys can pick one up yourself if you want to. But I think it's just absolutely perfect. I love the PSM style. It's super aggressive, has this little cutout right here. And I think it's gonna look super good on the car. So first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and clean the trunk of my 340i. Make sure there's no dirt, dust, any of that before I install the spoiler. So now that we're done cleaning off the trunk, we're gonna put the double-sided 3M tape on the back of the spoiler. So if you order this from eBay, where I got it from, it does come with its own 3M tape. If you buy one that doesn't have it, it's fine. You can get 3M tape at your local car shop. But on the back side of the spoiler is where you're gonna want to put 3M tape. I'll probably put 2 strips going this way along the edge, just like that, all the way down to the end. And then just for safety, I might even put 1 extra strip in the middle, just to make sure that it doesn't come off if I have extra tape at the end. Now you could put the tape on the spoiler before you clean off the trunk, just so that way once you're ready to apply the spoiler, the trunk's already clean. But for the purposes of this video, I wanted to show you guys how I put the tape on the spoiler. Now before I put the tape on, I did want to point something out. If you get this style of trunk, you'll see that there's kind of a lip right here and then it's flat. You want to make sure to put the tape on the flat portion. This lip is actually going to hang over the back of the trunk, so you don't want to put tape right there, because then there will be a gap between the trunk and the spoiler, and you don't want that. You want it to look seamless. So I tell you guys what, I'll put the spoiler on the trunk without the tape so you guys know what I'm talking about. Alright, so as you can see right here, this is the lip I'm talking about, and that's gonna kind of, as you can see, that's gonna kind of sit against the trunk like that. So since it's gonna sit against the trunk, you don't want a gap right here, so you're gonna put the tape on this flat portion right in here. And once again, I'm only doing this for the purposes of this video to show you guys how to install it. I wouldn't recommend test fitting the spoiler like this without anything on it, because you could scratch the paint on your car. I don't know why I'm doing it, but it's gonna get covered anyway. So now that we got that out the way, when it comes to applying the tape, you're honestly just gonna put the tape on the flat surface like I mentioned before. And you do want to make sure to wipe off the spoiler as well before you apply the tape, just to make sure that the adhesive sticks and that there is no oils on the spoiler. I suggest wiping it down with some rubbing alcohol. That's what I used. And if you do live in a cold state and you're doing this and the tape doesn't seem to be sticking as well as you would like it to, try to use a heat gun. You can always heat up the adhesive with a heat gun, and it'll make it stick a lot better. So I don't want to bore you guys with just me taping the whole thing, but I'll go ahead and get it taped up and I'll show you guys what it looks like afterwards. Alright guys, so you want it to look something like this. As you can see, I just put the tape on both sides of the spoiler. I didn't want to waste your guys' time with me putting tape on the spoiler. I'm sure most of you know how to put tape on something. It's pretty straightforward, and if you're not familiar, I've done other videos such as my front lip video on the 428i, where it shows you a little bit more in depth. So I tried to put another strip of tape right here in the middle, but I didn't ended up having enough tape for that, so I'm just gonna rock with this. I think this is sufficient. Once I get this on there, I don't think it's going anywhere. Alright, so what I'm gonna end up doing for the install is peeling one side of the tape, so probably this side down here. I'll stick it, make sure it lines up on both sides, and then as I get it lined up, I'll peel back the tape all the way down until I get to the other side, making sure that everything lines up as I'm peeling. So for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, this is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go ahead and peel like this, set this portion of the spoiler, the sticky side, down, and then I'm just gonna peel back this backing paper all the way down, making sure that everything lines up. So now that I've stuck this side down, I'm gonna go to the other side and make sure that it's even. It looks pretty even on both sides, so now what I'm gonna do is peel back this backing paper to this tape on both ends, slowly, making sure that everything stays aligned. And as I'm peeling it back, I am applying a little bit of pressure to the spoiler itself, just so I can get that 3M to stick. And just throw it out there, this is a good technique if you're by yourself. If you have someone else with you, it's a lot easier to just, peel everything off, line it up, make sure both of you guys' sides line up. But I don't have that luxury today, so this is a great way to do it if you're by yourself. And as you're peeling back, don't be afraid to take a step back and look at how everything's lining up, because you don't want it to be uneven. So it looks like it's on there pretty good. So once you get all the backing to the tape off, it's a good idea just to go back and check on the inside. Make sure you don't see any light coming through. Pretty much you just want to make sure that the tape is making contact with the vehicle all the way across. In this case, you can see right there is a little peak of light. So what I'll probably end up doing is taking the heat gun, heating this area up a little bit, making this carbon fiber a little softer, as well as the tape, and then pushing it down. As you guys can see, there's no more light peeking through. And what I didn't even bother getting the heat gun. All I did was apply a little bit of pressure, because obviously aftermarket part, I guess it wasn't sitting evenly. So all I had to do, now that that side was stuck down, is just apply a little pressure on this side, and then now it's seamless. So now that the spoiler is installed, I'm gonna go ahead and flip the vehicle around and reverse it into the garage, so we can get it over there by the lights, so I can show you guys what it looks like. Alright guys, so I got the 340i reversed into the garage, so let's check out what this spoiler looks like. So you guys just saw a little cinematic of the spoiler. I think it looks really good. The carbon fiber is real and it looks super good in the light. I can't wait to see it in the daylight. As far as an eBay aftermarket part, the fitment was almost perfect. I didn't have any issues with lining it up. Now, like I mentioned earlier, it was a little warped, but very, very slightly. And once I applied pressure and made contact with the 3M tape, there was no issue after that. Me personally, I think it makes the car look a lot more aggressive. It's the small things, the small mods like that can completely change the look of a car. Once again, I do apologize for being ghost for a while. It's been very busy with me. I've been spending time with family, and it's the holidays, But I have plenty of mods for the BMW already. I have the all black kidney grills. I'm gonna go ahead and debadge it. I'm gonna wrap the V-bars. I got wheels coming in. I already have a catless downpipe sitting here in the garage. I have lots of mods already, guys. I just haven't gotten around to making the videos for them. But all that changes right now. I'm back on my grind. We're starting to get into a groove with the newborn, so everything is coming together. A lot more videos coming back to back to back very soon. Even tomorrow I'll be recording. I'm going to go get the windows tinted because right now I'm driving a fishbowl. But a lot more mods to come in the very, very near future. I have a whole bunch of parts already ordered for this car, and so it's going to be transforming pretty fast. But just like that wraps up today's video. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. You're not going to want to miss the transformation of this vehicle. And if this video helped you out in any way, please give it a thumbs up. And just like that, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.